So here's our documentary. No, this isn't a documentary. It's a video. That's it. So, hi everybody. How are you? Good to see you again. Welcome back to Willie's American Guitars. We got this, and this is kind of cool. It is a 1963 pre-CBS Fender Jaguar, and it's been refinished in black. And, you know, it's a pretty good job. I downplay it. When you look at our copy, we're like, yeah, you know, it's a pretty good job. And there's a few imperfections in here, but honestly, this is a pretty good job. This looks like a guitar that was well cared for for the last 20 years. And black was a traditional color for Fender, traditional color for everybody because it's easy to apply. So, those of you with imported Jaguars probably might not have this. And this is one of the things that Fender added to the Jazzmaster in 1960. And that switch is when you click this up, it's only this pickup with its own volume and tone. And the idea being that you could get this warmer sound at the flick of a switch and have that all muffled. And then flick the switch down, and now you're in these normal controls. And these normal controls are, you've got an on-off for the neck pickup, an on-off for the bridge pickup, and then this high-pass filter for the last switch down here. And that basically kind of sounds like it's out of phase. Now, you might think, boring, but in the day, in 1962, when these things came out, this was their top of the line, and this had all the stuff that they were really excited about. And this new tremolo, the offset body design that fits, and a shorter scale length. So these earlier guitars have a bigger neck, and a bigger neck this way, not longer scale length. They have a bigger neck, so the shorter scale length kind of feels cool. It does give you a different sound. Our buddy, Johnny Marr, loves these. He's famous for these. You probably know that. He's got a Johnny Marr model, and it has a bigger neck. And they're very functional guitars. They have a deeper pickup than a Stratocaster, so it gives you a little more bass. And then it has these teeth that are along the edge of the pickups, and that's to keep it quiet. Those are shielding teeth. I know. Shielding teeth? Really, Willie? Yeah. Let's call them that. So now, I'm going through a car Rambler, and I'll mention that, and we're using a Tamura modded TS808. We have these in stock. The guy that invented the original Ibanez Tube Screamers is now back in action, redoing them just like the old ones, and they're neat. To have that at a flick of a switch, to be able to switch up to that neck pickup and have a little more muffled, if you will, or whatever you choose with its own volume and tone is actually a very handy thing. If you play with horns, you can do drop lines and get in the groove and not be too loud. That's kind of a nice thing. And then you flick the switch and you've got your normal controls. So the Fender Jaguar, one of Fender's top of the line, yet is one of the most affordable pre-CBS instruments out there. They've gone up quite a bit, but they're very usable. This was the very first page of the Fender catalog in 1962 when they came out, and this one is in 1963, a cool pre-CBS professional grade instrument. And it's got the original logo, the original tuners, all the original parts, the original windings. The guitar is 100% straight. Even the strap buttons are straight. It has a little bit of flame. The finish on the back of the neck is straight. This is a cool guitar because it hasn't been changed or modified or routed. It hasn't been brought back together. We didn't get it in a box in pieces. Somebody simply took the finish off at one point in time, and we had the opportunity to have someone spray paint it black for us, and they did, and we got this, and it comes in, and I'm also going to mention this Car Rambler, which is the greatest stage amp just because it's lightweight, but we're going to do a separate video on the Car Rambler. For now, I'm going to say goodbye, and we look forward to seeing you back here again.